protect me and guide me. Allahu Allah. Oh, to your love and mercy. Allahu Allah. Ya Allah, don't deprive me. Allahu Allah. From beholding your beauty. Allahu Allah. Oh, my Lord, accept this plea. Allahu Allah. Hasbi Rabbi Jallallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. We are indeed very glad to be back with you once again on Mosquepay Ramadan Hour, coming to you live on NTA2 Channel 5 in Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. On this program, we have various segments that will be of delight to you viewers, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. We have segment for our guests where we are being enlightened, educated on some aspects as it relates to the Ramadan fast. We also have segment for quiz for you viewers that will be calling in to answer some questions on the program. And we also have a segment where we also discuss various ways by which you can also contribute your own quota to Mosquepay Limited. Mosquepay Limited is a platform designed to his humanitarian fundraising project. And what do I mean by that? It's a platform designed for wealthy Muslims to contribute resources for this company to assist in humanitarian projects to al-miskin, to the needy, and especially as we are in the month of Ramadan, for the fasting Muslims. At the moment, Mosquepay has carried out so many interventions as regards Sahur and Iftar for our fasting Muslims in various parts of the country. And that's more reason why we, you and I, need to support this project in ensuring that they carry out more of this, particularly for those, the needy, like I said, and also the fasting Muslims across the country. When we come back from this short break, I will introduce our stars on the program this morning. Once again, my name is Taiwo Olapade. We will be right back after this short break. Welcome back. You are still watching Mosquepay Ramadan Half Hour, coming to you live on NTA2 Channel 5 in Victoria Island in Lagos. And this is the segment where we have Ustaz on the program, and I'm delighted to introduce to you this morning on the program Ustaz Mustafa Jamiu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Ustaz, we are in the season of Ramadan, and as expected, we want you to educate our viewers on the historical background of the Ramadan fast in Islam. Bismillah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We give glory and adoration to Almighty Allah for this opportunity. We thank Him, we appreciate Him, we glorify Him. We declare that we worship none but Him. We also declare that we don't worship Muhammad Rasulullah. Muhammad does not deserve our worship. He is a creature of the heavens and earth. There are no idols in the Kaaba that we worship. We don't bow down to the sun. We do not bow down to the moon. We don't bow down to the stars. We worship the one and only creator of the heavens and earth. He is the only one that deserves our worship. Alhamdulillah. As a matter of fact, everything we do in Islam actually commenced in the month of Ramadan. I mean Islam itself. By that I mean with Muhammad Rasulullah. Islam began in the month of Ramadan with Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the Holy Quran is very clear about when the Quran was revealed. The Quran was revealed in the month of Ramadan, and then the first time Muhammad Rasulullah will have an encounter with Jibreel, it was in the month of Ramadan. That was after he turned the age of 40 in the year 610 Christian era. He was in Cave Hira while he was meditating. Muhammad Rasulullah was tired of things that actually were going on around him, and then he would always go to that cave to think about how to make his society better, how to turn them into good people, generous people, people of good character, people who were righteous. So while he was there thinking, Jibril appeared to him and then informed him that he was a prophet of Allah and also a messenger, and that happened in the month of Ramadan. The exact day, of course, there are differences in opinion about the exact day, because that happened on the night of Majesty, Laylatul Qadr, which the most popular opinion is that it's on the 27th day of Ramadan, while the other scholar says that it's actually on the odd night of any of the last 10 days of the month of Ramadan. So Muhammad Rasulullah got the first revelation in the month of Ramadan, and then but not until he got to Medina before he started fasting. You know, he started his prophethood, messengership in the city of Makkah. He was persecuted by his people, so he had to leave Makkah. So he left Makkah for Medina. When he got to Medina, he met Christians and Jews in Medina. He met them fasting. While he was in Makkah, even though the Quran was revealed in the month of Ramadan, he still did not fast while he was in Makkah. So until he got to Medina, he met Christians and Jews in Medina who were fasting. They were fasting on the night of Muharram, and then when he asked why they were fasting, they said because they gave so many reasons, one of which was that it was the day when Allah saved Musa and the people of Israel from the persecution of Pharaoh. So he now said that we Muslims were closer to Musa than the Jews and the Christians were. So he started fasting that day. But he instructed his companions to fast another day other than that day. So they were doing that until the second year of Hijrah, in the month of Sha'ban, when Allah revealed the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, Quran chapter 2, verse 183, where Allah instructed Muhammad Rasulullah and the Muslims to start fasting the months of Ramadan. Allah says, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, how you who believe, kutiba alaykumus siyam. Fasting is now prescribed upon you. Kama kutiba alal ladina min qablikum, as it was prescribed upon those before you. La'allakum tattaqun, so you can become conscious of Allah, so you can become pious." Now, prescribed upon those before you was like, you know, those that he met in Medina who were fasting already, the Christians and the Jews. So now he now has to do the months of Ramadan. So Muhammad Rasulullah did 9 Ramadans in his lifetime, starting from the second year of Hijrah until the last one he did before he passed on to the creator of the heavens and earth. So these are then we can then go into some other things that actually happened in the towards the beginning of the month of Ramadan. The first Ramadan ever that the Muslims will fast in Medina, being the second year of Hijrah, it was done while the Makkans came to annihilate them. By that I mean that Rasulullah had left Makkah for the Makkans because they won't let him practice Islam. They won't let him and his companions practice Islam. So they left. Now the reason for which they left is documented in the Holy Quran. It's not because Muhammad Rasulullah wanted trouble. He was not a troublesome one. He left because he didn't want any trouble. So but the Meccan army decided to now go to Medina to kill Muhammad Rasulullah after he had left them where they were, after they had killed some of his companions, after they had persecuted them. So he left for Medina. On getting to Medina, he became the president of Medina. He was the Chief Justice, he was the President of Medina, and in Medina, like I said, there were Christians, there were Jews. He was also the Prophet of Islam. So he was one person occupying too many positions. The Prophet, the President, the Chief Justice. President of everybody in Medina, Christians, Muslims, Jews. Prophet of Islam, Chief Justice for all of them. So the Meccans now, they wanted to come and, they said they wanted to kill him. Some other things happened before that. So, because he had not gotten instruction from Allah to fight. So he wasn't fighting. He was just running away from fight in all of this. But because now he had now become the president and the commander-in-chief
In Medina.
of the city of Medina. Yeah. So he had to protect the sovereignty of Medina. So Allah instructed him in Surah Al-Hajj, where Allah says that you can't run away. Allah said, now you have been permitted to do what? To defend yourselves, because you have been wronged. Why? Because you were sent away from your home only because you want to worship Allah. Allah says, don't run anymore. They can't drive you away from Medina, where you had run to. So now stay where you are, defend your territory, defend the people in Medina. Allah now says that the defense is not only for Muslims. It is so that Muslims will be worshipping me, and so that you can also protect every other person, the Christians and the Jews. You can read this in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Hajj. You can start from verse 39 all the way down. You will see where Allah mentioned places of worship of other people who worship Allah only in Medina. So you will see that Muhammad Rasulullah defended himself only because he wanted to protect freedom of religion. So now this happened in the months of Ramadan. So Muslims were fasting when they had to go and defend themselves, even though they had to break their fast in the month of Ramadan. The first Ramadan ever they fasted, they had to break their fast. So this is a very short story about how the fast of Ramadan commenced with Muhammad Rasulullah and his messengers. Alhamdulillah.
Well, Alhamdulillah, Ustaz. We go on a short break, and when we return, we will continue with the program Mosquepay Ramadan Half Hour.
حي على الفلاح
Even though we all fast in Ramadan, most families in Nigeria have nothing to eat for sahur and iftar.
Thank you, my darling. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma inni laka sumtu.
This Ramadan, Mosquepay is bridging the gap between those who have and those in need through the Feed Your Fasting Muslim Project. The Feed Your Fasting Muslim Project helps fasting Muslims accept donations, handle the logistics of feeding the less privileged, and enable you to track and verify the proof of your donations. You can also be a part of this rewarding project by donating generously to the account details on your screen. Account number 99962888832. Account name Mosquepay, Feed Your Fasting Muslim, Providence Bank. For further inquiries, please visit mosquepay.org or call 0706 377 7618. Mosquepay, bridging the gap, sharing goodness.
wa barakatuh. Orúkọ mi ni Amir Abdulwasi Ibrahim. A dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ọba tó ní kí ètò yìí wáyé lénìí. A dẹ̀ tọrọ ìkẹ́gẹ́ fún Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A wá fi ìdùnnú àtayọ̀ a fi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn organizer tí wọ́n ṣètò bí àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n pín fún wa fún ètò Ramadan yìí ó ṣe dé sínú ìlú tó wú. Só yẹ pé ní gbogbo àwa mùsùlùmí inú wa dùn sí ètò náà. A dẹ̀ ń bẹ Ọlọ́run fún wọn k'Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí iléeṣẹ́ náà kó parẹ́, k'Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó máa lọ síwájú sí.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ tó gbé prógráàmù yìí kalẹ̀ k'Ọlọ́run ló kó bá san wọ́n lẹ́san lóore ibi tí wọ́n ti ń rìn k'Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí bẹ́ẹ̀ di. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Honorable Abdulateef wọ́n tún wá rántí wa nílùú tó wú k'Ọlọ́run kó bá wa san wọ́n lẹ́san lóore gbogbo kíkà níjà k'Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́.
K'Ọlọ́run wọlá gbogbo orí tí wọ́n fẹ́ fún ní oúnjẹ lénìí k'Ọlọ́run kó bá a ṣe dáadáa fún àtàwọn ọmọ wọn k'Ọlọ́run má kọwọ́ bànújẹ́ sí wọn àpadà sí aburú tó máa ń dé bá ẹ̀dá Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó kọlù wọn.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ organisation Mosquepay tí wọ́n ṣe programu yìí fún wa kí Ọlọ́run bá dé ká kó bá a sọ lẹ́san k'Ọlọ́run bá wa túbọ̀ gbé wọn sí òkè k'Ọlọ́run kó má jà wọn wálẹ̀.
A dúpẹ́ fún àwọn Mosquepay àti Honorable Abdulateef Abdulakeem fún Ramadan refill pack tó fún wa yìí Ọlọ́run á bá wa bùsápò wọn Ọlọ́run á máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ọ̀dà òdìkà wọn Ọlọ́run á lè jẹ́ lápàtà ní ìbádà dára fún wa.
Welcome back. You are still watching the Mosquepay Ramadan After Hour, coming to you live on NTA2 Channel 5 in Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. We want to say Jazakumullah khairan to Ustaz Mustafa Jamil, who has been able to educate us this morning on the historical background as relates to the beginning of Ramadan fast in Islam. We are now in the segment of quiz segment where you viewers will have the opportunity to call in and provide answers to our questions, and you're also bound to win different prizes if you can give correct answers to our questions. And the number to call, we have a caller on the line already. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Musbao from Abaladi.
Musbao from
Abaladi.
Okay, are you ready to answer our quiz this morning?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the first question to you is how old was Holy Prophet Muhammad when his mother died? How old was Holy Prophet Muhammad when his mother died?
6 years.
Can you come again?
Yes, 6 years.
Allahu Akbar. You got it right. Can you give us the last 4 digits of your number? The last 4 digits of your number.
I don't know the number of you.
So what do we do in that regard? We need the last 4 digits of your number so I can claim the prize that you have won on this segment of the show.
8003.
Come again.
8003.
I said the last 4 digits.
That's what I said.
Okay, 6 what?
8003.
Okay, we will get back to you. You are the first caller on this show, and I also want to tell you that you have also won a prize of 2,000 naira on this show. We will surely get back to you. I think we have another caller on the show. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, assalamu alaikum. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Alabama from the River Ikorodu.
From Berima in Ikorodu?
Yes, sir.
Alhamdulillah. And are you ready to answer our question on this quick segment this morning?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay. Your question is, who was the grandfather of the Holy Prophet Muhammad? Who was the grandfather of the Holy Prophet Muhammad?
Abu Talib.
Come again.
Abu Talib.
Allahu Akbar. Our dear sister, you have also won yourself prize on this segment of Ramadan half hour. Ramadan, Mosquepay Ramadan half hour. We have also won yourself different prizes on this show, on this segment of the show. We will surely get back to you. Thank you so much for calling. Do you have another caller?
2381.
Well, this program, like I said in the introductory remark, is designed for people to, particularly when it comes to the Mosquepay Limited. They are into humanitarian services to al-miskin, the needy in Islam, and in this month of Ramadan, they are also feeding the fasting Muslims in different parts of the country. So in that regard, they require the support of each. I think we have another caller on the line. Hello, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I was saying that Mosquepay Limited requires the support of each and every one of us to continue in the light of humanitarian services that are being done in different parts of the country. Hello, salamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, can you tell us your name and the location you are calling us from?
My name is Zainab Gesu. I'm calling from Iyanaworo.
Zainab calling from Iyanaworo. Zainab what?
Zainab Gesu calling from Iyanaworo.
Okay, your question goes thus. How old was Prophet Muhammad? May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Thank you for that. How old was Holy Prophet Muhammad when he was adopted by the uncle Abu Talib? How old was he when he was adopted by his uncle Abu Talib?
He was 6 years old after his mother passed away.
So how old was he when he was adopted by his uncle Abu Talib? He was 6 years old, you got that right, when his mother died. But how old was he when he was adopted by his uncle Abu Talib?
He was 10 years old.
I want to give you the last opportunity to give answer to this question. 10 years old is not correct. Can I give you the options? Hello? Aja, can I give you the options? Okay, I think we lost that call. Well, we have another caller on the line. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello. Please, when you call in, please turn down the volume of your TV set. Please turn down the volume of your TV set by the time you get through to our line. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Please turn down the volume of your TV set, please.
My name is Bilkis Ibrahim. I'm calling from Abuja.
Oh, Bilkis Ibrahim. How is Abuja this morning?
Alhamdulillah.
So, okay, I still want to give you the same question that I gave the last caller on the show. And the question was, how old was Prophet Muhammad when he was adopted by his uncle Abu Talib? How old was he?
He was 7 years old.
That's not correct. We are moving sir, that's not correct.
Okay, let me try again. I think she will.
Bismillah, you have the opportunity to try again.
What do you say?
I said you still have the opportunity to try again. 7 years old is not correct.
I said 7 years. 7.
It was not 7. Can I give you the options?
Okay. Okay, please give me options.
Okay, option A, 25 years old. Option B, 20 years old. Option C, 8 years old. And the last option, option D, 4 years old.
8 years old.
Allahu Akbar. Can you give us your name again?
My name is Bilkis Olive Ibrahim.
Okay, and you are calling in from Abuja.
Calling from Abuja.
Okay, we will get back to you on how you are going to redeem your prize that you have won on this segment of Mosquepay Ramadan Alpha.
Yes.
I said, will we get back to you on how you are going to redeem the prize that you have won on this segment of the show?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, can you give us the last 4 digits of your number?
3444.
3444. Okay, yes. That is noted. Thank you so much for calling. Well, on this segment of the show, we want to show appreciation to some of those who have contributed immensely towards what the Mosquepay Limited is doing in various interventions when it comes to giving out free feeding to the fasting Muslims across the country. We like to say Jazakumullahu khairan to our brother, the CEO of Balkim Nigeria Limited. They are the makers of Comfort Ride Pillow, Ijebu Lawa Gari. They are also the producer of Confirm Plantain Chips and also Chin Chin, and they also produce the products are available in various parts of the country, and you can reach them on 080 22797483. And also like to also show appreciation to one of our brothers who has donated huge sum of money in the late memory of the great artist Olarewaju Ganiu Fasasi, popularly known as South Sultan. Inshallah, we will return with another episode of the program Mosquepay Ramadan Half Hour on Wednesday morning, inshallah. On Thursday morning, I beg your pardon, inshallah. This is Taiwo Uzaid Olapadi saying Salamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi wa Barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that segment. We are moving straight to the next program, and that is Habibi Ramadan on Magidari. Sit back and enjoy this. Thank you very much.
Welcome to a brand new season of Maggie Diaries with